Well, Bart Antharinas, and you're the inventor of the innie, and you're not talking belly buttons, are you? You're talking shoelaces, man.
That's it. Yeah.
And you're solving the problem of shoelaces. And actually, right now, I mean, I have that problem on my shoe. You know, because I have these shoes I wear, and I like to use slip-ons, and these things untie all the time on me. You know, when I use it, and you solve that problem for me, right?
I have it.
With a small little gadget. How'd you think of these things?
Just solving I started off solving my own problem, and then finding out that over time that a lot of people had the same issue. So a lot like yourself, the laces were always coming undone, and
Right.
for myself, it was tucking my laces in and finding it uncomfortable. So yeah, it was born from that.
Well, it seems like there's two kinds of individuals that have a problem. People like me who still use the bow because I don't know an alternative, because I'd have to put the long laces inside the shoe and walk on them, right?
That's
So
right.
and the shoe doesn't look good with a bow sometimes. It'd be nice not to have that, right? So you've made every lace shoe more stylish by not having to have a bow anymore.
That's it, and you're making it more comfortable as well. So you've got style and comfort all in one.
And these little clips, the really clips, you can cut the shoelace at the end about where you need them, and maybe a little extra. You put these little clips that are less than a ½ inch, it looks like, right? And they keep them there. You don't have a obnoxious bow or anything like that. Never falls off, never loosens. It's like a navy knot that works against itself to stay there forever. Gosh,
Yeah, and it hides between the tongue and the shoe as well. So even if you've got no socks, you can't even feel the product itself.
I see. So it's really in the tongue. So I could even wear this without socks and
That's
not
right.
feel all that. So I could. Oh my goodness! So I don't have to wear socks. I still have the laces, and I don't have to stick them in the shoe and feel them. Well, God. So you're going to get a Nobel Peace Prize for this, maybe.
Well, I'm not there yet, but one pulp at a time.
But more importantly, I mean, you in the middle through college, that you having such success with this that you quit going to school for a while, had to ride this horse.
That's it. Yeah, they're both affecting each other to keep them both at a satisfactory level. So I just thought, there was more fun and excitement and passion in this than sitting there going to like lectures all day. So I took the plunge, and hopefully it pays off.
Right, well, wonderful. If it doesn't, it pays off no matter what, because you're learning more. Why be, and you're studying business, I understand, so why be in a classroom telling you something theoretical about business when you're going out, man, and playing the game? You're going to learn more this way than 1,000 classes.
That's right. This is almost a class within itself. Yes.
Right, and it's cheaper than your college, tell you the truth.
There's more benefit that comes out of it as well.
Yeah, because you're going on Kickstarter getting free money to do it. You already have, $8-9 grand or whatever it is, and you're only a week out of the gate. So God, I mean, I don't know what tuition is in Australia, but here it's a lot more than that. So it's amazing how you're able to do this at such a young age and go on the internet and learn that system. And really, you're getting the money to go into production now, right? Is that what the funding is for?
Yeah, that's right. So I mean, I was lucky enough to have a bit of money myself saved up. I've sold off everything else I kind of could sell, and just to get the product to. I guess the product itself is pretty much done. So the product that I've been using and I show on Kickstarter is what you'll get. It's more the outside, so it's the packaging, and obviously the mass production that this Kickstarter is really going to help with. So I just wanted a bit of confidence before sort of selling a bit of a pipe dream to everyone. I wanted to make sure that the product itself will work in all the situations and laces. So I thought I'd take a bit more of a risk than most people do on Kickstarter, and just really have a lot of confidence behind the product.
Well, more than that is now that you have hundreds and hundreds of people that believe in the product already, and they don't even have the product, so they believe in it just in concept, which is incredible. And it sounds like even a week out, you got distributors now all over the world asking you, about distributing for you too.
Yeah, it's surreal. It's and it's literally all over the world. So it's great. I mean, we're putting them aside for the moment so we can focus on this Kickstarter campaign.
Right.
But definitely that's obviously stage 2 is getting it into retail stores.
Wow, well that's where the big numbers, I guess, happen.
Yep.
Are you manufacturing in Australia or the States or China?
It's all through China. Yeah, just I mean, it's a nice, simple plastic product. So I didn't. It was the cost, obviously, being in Australia and the labour costs and everything. As much as it's great to try and sort of stay Australian made, it's just not sort of too practical. And that sort of product where there's not much margin in there.
Right. No, I would think that's just a little piece of pie. And
Right.
what is the price on Kickstarter now? It's like just $10 or something like that.
Yeah, so the base pledge is $10.
Right.
That gets you the 2 packs of innies. So and in that pack you get 2 strips of products, which means where you can have 2 pairs of shoes for that. So essentially for $10 you'll get 4 pairs of shoes to be able to be customized by innie.
Well, that's enough for me. For $10, I could solve all my shoelace problems forever.
Exactly.
And it goes with all the laces. I mean, I save that when I get new laces. You don't throw them away with the old laces, right? So
That's right.
when you go through
and different colours there as well, so you can have nice neon colours to suit your runners. And, it's a nice base of blacks for your business shoes.
That's terrific. And do you see any one country being more interested than another, besides Australia, because that's where you are, but outside of Australia?
I mean, America obviously on Kickstarter. A lot of people have been are sort of existing Kickstarter backers. So
I see.
Obviously, and America being such a strong Kickstarter supporting country, a lot has been from there. But they're literally from countries I haven't even heard of. So it's really cool to sort of see and know where people are coming from. So hopefully, once we sort of launch, we can get a bit more personal with the people that have helped back us from the beginning and get their story and sort of get their success stories when they start using the product.
That's
so we're looking forward to it.
And then when you're successful, you could slow this down a little, go back to school and study more so you can learn what those countries are. See?
That's right. Yeah, go learn something different at
uni. Well, it's so wonderful to see somebody from the other side of the world, just use the internet to make things happen for themselves. And even if it means putting school aside for a while, I'm sure your parents are probably, they don't know if this is good or bad, and that's always an issue, right?
Yeah.
So a way to get this, and for $10 to get in on the Kickstarter, because it may be more when you get out in retail. You never know what retail, you get all these middlemen in. So it's a real bargain now, and be first on the street. When you get yours, it's innie, like an innie belly button, INNIE.com.au, right? And see, and main thing, what I love in your video, you got an area, you're doing this video with street art on it that is just wonderful. Is that somewhere downtown Melbourne or what?
Yeah,
you know
it's literally, it's like 2 blocks from my place. A lot of our laneways in Melbourne, Melbourne's known for a lot of street art and culture and all that.
Oh my God.
It's literally just on side streets. You got some brilliant art like that.
It's just
really
wonderful.
Awesome. So,
I mean, it looks like Disneyland, but real.
yeah. I mean, the lane I filmed it in had all different color shoes hanging from the roof. So it was so fitting that so it was brilliant. So it's very easy to shoot some really attractive films here in Melbourne.
Oh, it's wonderful. Yeah, people got to see that video just to see that area of Melbourne, because it's just wonderful street art all over. I mean, every inch of the building is street. I mean, and dozens of buildings in a row like that. And it's just wonderful. Well, it's great to meet you, Bart, and thank you for being there, and thank you for sharing your enthusiasm and your shoelace hookers, or whatever you call them, with the rest of the world. And that's innie.com.au, right?
That's right. That's it. All the information's there.
Thank you so much, Bart. Take care.
All right. Thanks for having me. Thank you.